it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw on 2nd down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
The return brings it out to the
offense set on 1st down.
A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Off play action. It's caught. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Texas A&M going up tempo. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
Now on 2nd down. On the option. He'll pitch it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Running back searching for a hole. And they swarm him under. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Just ran him over. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it on the move. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Handoff from the shotgun. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 5 over Oregon. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
Brings up second down.
Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
Brings up third down.
Reads it, fires complete. Running with power. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Here comes the option. Thrust that arm out. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, big juke to get past. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
8-yard line. 1st and goal.
He wants to throw it. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
24, Colorado, 3.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
The RPO, it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Going to try to get it himself. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They've been running it, but now the pass. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Running to the left. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. They'll put the tight end in motion. They go right back to him. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll run it from the gun. On the move at the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Offense getting set for first down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
First and goal, Texas A&M.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the punishment has been extended.
Texas A&M.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas A&M, 31, Colorado, 3.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffs. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Getting some heat. He makes the connection. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. They'll run the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense. 1st down for this offense. The run from the shotgun. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll give it to him again. Shakes off the defender. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man in the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up. From the gun, the running back has it. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Makes the grab.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're gonna win this game.
Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. And the Buffaloes are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Trying to beat the D deep. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
2nd down coming up.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Pockets. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. With the clock running, this should be the final play. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation